What is up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Mark Roach, good to see you. Please throw those A's, blah, 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 into the chat if you can hear your boy speak. Let me know that those A's are in the chat right now so that I can hear you speak to me through letters. So check this out. Tesla is actually preparing itself for a potential reversal. Careful, team, right? Careful. I don't want this thing to just rocket ship beyond you, or else we're going to be gal, I see you in here definitely, right? So I'm speaking to YouTube right now. What's up, Morty Bojangles? Good to see you. Thank you guys so much for stopping on by. All right, team. So here is that slight rejection that we're looking for, right? So just be very careful what happens here, okay? I just know that at inflection points, you find those really, really tough entries, but there could be risk on at this point with a tight stop, okay? Make sure to just not release any of the gains that you have, right? Because this could be supporting from the linear regression bottom here, right? Well, the last thing we want to do is support here and then rip to the upside. All right, so careful, but we already knew that the play could actually start reversing, right? And then get ourselves a new potential entry upon the reversal of price action, right? So congratulations to those in the Arca Bulls trading team for grab. Oh, guys, here's another weird thing. Hourly time frame, bullish engulfing just printed on this, right? That's been 2 minutes and 58, 2 minutes now, 3 minutes, right? So this could potentially lead to a further upside. Careful. Do not overextend on those puts whatsoever, right? You're trying to get the top as close as you can. So we're definitely looking at the February 16th puts from this point. No zero DTE work on this. No weekly expiries on this. We're looking for the February 16th puts so that we can start gaining some. Remember, start it light. Start it very light. How come my hourly chart looks different than yours in locations of candles? Am I in the wrong settings? Let me take a look at that. What the heck is going on there? Let's see. Tesla, you are at 216. Are you at 219 or 216 on the price, brother? Okay, so we're resisting from our top side of the resistance here. Goodness gracious, it gets scary there. February 16th expiries. Let's see. They could be. I know that they're a little pricey, right? So there could be the slightly out of the money. We could do like how are the 200s looking? So team, careful with your exposure here. I know that you're in the money, but still be very careful, right? So you're at a potential entry around nowish, right? So and then also the resistance levels that we just went through. So what's the 200 looking like? You can even do the 192s as well. Whoa! What are the 192s looking? 190s? Yikes! So yeah, the ones that I think Cryptic opened for me, I think they were like $200 or $300, and they often make a pretty nice return. So and remember that this is like the potential entry here as the max resistance, so that we can actually get the benefit off of a continuation to the downside based on the signal, the buy daily signal. So holding them overnight uh, for maybe the next 2 or 3 days, as soon as we get that further downside, we would benefit like crazy. So you're at entry right now. This is potential entry for a light entry, so don't overexpose at this point. We want to just make sure to catch as close to the top of price action as we can, right? So my speculation was 219.51 to 219.84, and we're continuously bouncing off of that area in resistance. Let me take a look at what's going on there, because I don't see any moving averages either. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, we're coming up to the EMA 30 at around 220. 74. So that means that discretionary resistance would be 220.58. So heads up, if you are scaling, be very light footed here. Okay, do not overexpose at those entries. You have to be you have to tread lightly. Okay, be very delicate over how you choose to get that exposure in. So now we're looking at a potential well, I had a 222.40 actually at a resistance here, but 221.40 is currently what Cryptic is looking for himself, and that could be a resistance, I assume, from historical. LRC 221.40 on his end. So eyeballs on that, right, team? So his 221.40, my range would be a 222.92. Too big of a gap there. So 221.40 on the TD Ameritrade or the Thinkorswim linear regression resistance. So here we go, resisting at that EMA 30 at 220.76. Not sure that can hold it all the way down, right? But we want to make sure that we can at least see where that top side can be, right? Yes, Galvin. Looking at Tesla puts, this is for training purposes, team, and know that we're looking at the Tesla puts of February 16th expiries with the. Hold on, just a moment. Maybe the 190s around there, right? Tesla options are very expensive. They, yeah, Danielle, it could be the 200s. Those are in the $300 range. They could be starting to get a little cheaper here, right? But yeah, that would essentially be it. Let me take a look at something. Here we go. Okay. So ESK, what's up, buddy? Let me come back to the chat there and see what's happening. So, Tom, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Happy New Year to you. And ESK saying, based on the current chart, what do you think Tesla retrace is down to today? Are we looking at 211 still? I thought it was going to hit at 211 at open. So it hit 212.18. So if it's going to retrace, yeah, I still see weakness coming in the markets, right? Because this is not a reversal signal. What I'm actually seeing here is just another lower high. So let me just go ahead and block the visibility from the moving averages and drawings. What's up, Keke? This here. All right, Keke. So let me know what you do, and we'll move from there, Keke. Love you, dude. Peace. All right. So, hey, John, good to see you here. Good morning to you, my brother. Okay, so hourly, you're at 221.40. This was what Cryptic was telling us. And damn, and earnings may not be good, right? So earnings may not be good here for Tesla. Who knows? But yeah, I don't think they're, yeah, that's complete speculation, team. But yeah, there could be massive downside here. I do think that we still have room to create just another lower high for a continuation to the downside here, right? So I'm sorry about that. Let me just make sure that I do have this. Oh, what the heck happened? Did I, just a moment, team. What the heck? Oh, okay. There we go. Just a moment. Okay, it just hit that 221.11, 221.22. We're getting close. We're getting close to that 221.40 of the Thinkorswim linear regression top. And well, let me see this. If I were to put a target on that linear regression band, I would say 221.93 to about 222.21. Or, sorry, 222.15. Gal, the SPY and Tesla have currently been out of sync. You have 49 minutes now again, right? Because you didn't get a complete closure. Oh my goodness. So the SPY, yeah, you would either wait for this closure above 474.16 or below 476. So eyeballs on that. You definitely have to be careful there, of course. And yeah, Nvidia, the play is not there just yet. The next condition here for NVIDIA would be to close a candle beneath the 563.06 for a downside, right? Because the bulls are not quite done here, but there is some bearish divergence, right? Starting to happen on the 5-minute. Tesla needing to take that breather, right, my dude? So if we're looking at this on, like, let's not look at it on the hourly though. Let's look at it, like, for example, on the daily. So this is what it's looking like on the daily, right? So yeah, very, very nice candle here. There is still a potential that we can get this resistance from that 225.52 at the highest potential, right? So 222.10 was the resistance I was looking for, based on the target that I would put on it. Closing this day as a bullish engulfing would introduce a further upside into the invalidation resistance, right? So that would be 228.15 to 226.52 based around a daily closure, though. So that's not to say that's not the range that I'm looking at here in the immediate short term. But what we can do is observe the true range, right? So we have $8.25 in average true range. Is this hold on just a sec, right? So let me go ahead and figure that. I'm trying to figure it out. Just a moment. So we have about $8.25 here on average true range. So the opening of this daily candle, 215.10. So you can see how we're starting to get very close to that resistance of the average true range, right? So we have the 215. So we're at $7 of the 825. So that would mean that around 220. Hold on. Yeah, right around here, around the resistance of 223.18 to about 223.78 would technically be the average true range resistance. And then that resistance there, team, could present some serious downside. Let's go back to the 4-hour time frame. We have a gap at around 223, at around 223.89. There's a gap there on the hourly, 4 hour, sorry. And it just so happens to be the top of a range there. And it just so happens to be very close also to, dude, is that really what we got? Damn, cryptic. You just say, here you go, pendejo. Thank you, buddy. I love you, dude. That's ridiculous. You did it through YouTube. That's wild, bro. Are you holding cryptic? What position do you have, buddy? Did you release all of them? Or are we waiting for a re-entry on the runners that you have? Oh, they're all released. Okay, good. Okay. Dude, are you noticing this are you noticing this resistance here on the 4 hour at 223.89? I'm wondering if that could be paired with the average true range. We have I think we have around 825. And I'm observing that resistance there, you know, as the one here to potentially gain exposure. Uh, 223.89, maybe Danielle. I'm starting to observe that one there. And so Cryptic is talking about a 225.14. I see it too. I see it as like a 229.24. 225.24, sorry. Let me see. Several. Yeah, there's so much. Is Tesla, man. Tesla is always so damn choppy. Cryptic said. Cryptic said that's Arca's profit from Tesla puts pendejos. Join already. I love you, buddy. Mark Roach. Yeah, dude, that was it's that I'm still stuck. I'm still stuck with I need to send my passport because there's going to be a switching of banks in my broker platform. So Cryptic actually lent me the trade, saying, "Dude, you know what? I don't want you to be not be a part of this, right? You know, it's a huge play for all of us. So let's just get you a couple puts on there, right? And play the over the weekend exposure." Dude, options, bro. I can't believe, like, is that, dude? I'm about 3 seconds away from actually doing that. I submitted my driver's license, my new one, and they were saying this may be enough. So let's just wait for it to process. And that, remember that this was all through the weekend, so nothing could have happened anyway. These nuts, dude. It's actually recorded, so it's up, buddy. It is definitely up there. Let me see. Yeah. So Nvidia may be getting close to a potential top, and the thing here is that we don't know because it's completely in price discovery, right? So if we're gonna use statistics, it would be the regression. It would be at 562, 563, 562.99. Yes, Destiny. Yes, Cryptic did. So I assume that over the next 40 minutes, yeah, this is really bad for the call options. This consolidation here is nasty. It's barely moving up here, right? And that's because everybody's taking profit at these new highs. No one knows where this is going to go. But if we were to speculate on a target, sure, 562.99 could be that top side. And then the closure in 40 minutes and 58 seconds would be important to open up some short this stock. Oh my goodness, all the moving averages are way down there. Yeah, definitely don't be in all the way. Like you can just look at these resistance levels, right? Because the next potential for me would be the hourly time or the 4-hour time frame. Lin Reg showing me 225.49, right? So let me look at the hourly time frame and see what the difference is there. That would be resisting from 223.05 for me, and it's already resisting very close to there. So if we're looking at the trading view, Lin Reg, that would be. Let me get a little tighter here. 222.88. Double X, my brother, good to see you here. I was just explaining to the team about me, about the DAS trader, right? So DAS trader definitely showing that the deposit is in, but the margin is not in, so which is a signal to tell me that my account is still not ready for trading. So just a quick little note there, but it is functional. It's just not, it's just not displaying the buying power. Yeah. Dude, it literally just went to 900. Minus the, yeah. Dude. Right, and with a lot of people, man, a lot of people could not have caught the full volatility move at the open. Oh my goodness. Yeah, man. So dude, Cryptic Trader banking out. My dude, such a powerful move. Oh my goodness. But the family is doing good, Double X. It's very good to see you, my brother. Hold on, team. Just hold on, guys. Okay, here we go. Hedge fund killers, good morning, my brother. Are we making moves on Viri? People could have banked if they got in low. Oh, no way. Is that the truth? That thing is running or what? I would like to see it because of one of my buddies. Damn, guys, Tesla is at that linear regression resistance now of 222.68. Yeah, now leave your desk for 10 minutes. Oh my goodness, dude. That is a gnarly ripper on Tesla. Good God. All right, team. So yeah, we need to find out what the hell the damn closure is going to be in 37 minutes, right? And see if it continues resisting from this area here. Man, I don't believe the amount of like these people were like, bro, this was so much downside on Tesla. Might as well just start investing at this point. Damn. Okay, that could have been fueled by the SPY as well. Okay, so the SPY, we have 36 minutes to close beneath this linear regression band. This was what I was explaining to Gal just a little bit earlier ago, right? So good morning to you, Pedro. 50% profit on those Boeing puts. Nice, my bro. Congratulations to you. 5-minute support here on the SPY at the SMA 200, 475.66. That could be an area for us to bounce. The next thing to look out here would be the closing of the hourly candle beneath the linear regression band and also closing it beneath the SMA 200. Right, so 475.65 or 66. We would need a closure beneath that to start introducing the potentials of closing below the EMA 200 next. Let me get rid of that thing. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Nvidia's still trying to make that top side over there, just annihilating every call option in history. Just no volatility towards that upside. Worst thing that can happen to your the worst thing that can happen there to your options contracts. Oh, the SPY contracts, those are really cheap. I mean, it would be like right at the money. They're like $40 or $30-something right around there. The SPY, man, okay, so the SPY may actually want its pre-market high, which is going to be 476.68. That is going to pressure Tesla to the upside even still, too. And damn. Eyeballs on this team. There's a gap at 223.94, but we still have some resistances along the way, right? 225.04, which is, I think that was the target that Cryptic said earlier. 225.14, I think he said, right? So that was his Linreg top. What was the one, Cryptic? I forgot which one you said, brother. It was 225.14, que no? 225.14 is what he said. I'm looking at about if it does reach all the way up there, 225.04 to 225.14. What date you buy the... Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, team. So don't make any decisions on the market just yet, team. Do not make any decisions on the market just yet. We have some technical supports down here and technical resistances all over the place, okay? So be very careful. The condition now is to close beneath the LRC. That would be a 476.04 close. If we close above, likely a continuation to the upside. If we close below, likely a continuation to the downside. Okay, but the SPY trade, I am not that stoked about because we have a lot of resistance in the way and a lot of support in the way. We're in the middle of a huge chop area. Yeah, currently facing the resistance from the Lin Reg. Let's take a look at Tesla now, as it's also facing a resistance from that Lin Reg too. But remember, 32 minutes to go. That's an eternity away. So we don't know if it's going to do it or not. Nice, Mark. So we were kind of in the right. We were thinking right that this could be very close to a bottom. Oh, you're okay. So if you're looking at the Bollinger Bands, that would be a 2 standard deviation multiplier from your mean. So that would be an upside of 2 standard deviations. Let me put the reversion variant in this thing, and I want to see what it's looking like on the hourly for me too. I'm looking at a 223.80. And we bounced right off of that, right off of the mean at 218.49. This is getting really close. What did they just say? Elon Musk seeks greater control over Tesla ahead of AI advancements. It looks like they're trying to win over the stock by giving these little other pieces of news out. Yeah, ESK, that's normal. That's actually a normal thing for a lot of the large caps to do. They eventually reach their 2 standard multiplier top and then revert. That's actually when the algos switch right at lunchtime. So 9 a.m. Pacific time is the start of lunch in NYSE. So 12 to 1 is a gap, a no gap, right? Definitely an area where you don't want to trade, and usually an area where the algorithms start to switch narrative there, or switch completely. What was going up once may actually retrace right after that lunch is done. Actually, that's my BB band, not the Lin Reg. And your BB's, yeah, you're also right at the resistance, bro, just like mine. I was looking at a 223.18. I'm looking at a 223.80 now, or 223.79-ish. So they are pretty consistent here. And SPY puts. Yeah, hold on. We need to validate a lot. We still have a half hour to go. But usually the ones that are at the money are generally the cheapest ones, right? They're like 34, 40 bucks around there. Like really, close to at the money, or just right at the strike. Or at the, yeah. Right at the break-even point. But I would just kind of lay back for now and just observe, because the markets are definitely not presenting an immediate attention. Let's see. I'm sorry. I'm reading on YouTube right now. We're heading back to $2 on Veri. What the $2? Wait. Hold on. We were below $1. How there's no way this thing's ripping that hard, is it? Oh, it's going towards a buck. Yeah, man. Yeah, this is very tough. as this asset reaches $1, there's always going to be pressure, sell pressure, right? So this is likely, this is your top here on this candle, the high of 104. If it does reach that 104, expect an aggressive downside from that point. And I say that because it's already rejected once right there, very heavily. So this would this would be it here if it did reach that. So you're looking at it's completely overbought on the 4-hour time frame. Your stochastics are in the bullish control zone and you're expanding still, so that's definitely a good sign. But remember that still under $1 asset here, this can present a serious effect, especially for those who bought in that 64-cent zone before a continuation to the upside. I think my bottom target was 65.99 for this current range. I think I looked at it on Friday or Thursday or something. Rum is up 15%, 392. Damn, dude. Okay, so Veri's retracement could be 81.31. Okay, 81.31 to about 83.52. And then you would have to see about a continuation to the upside. The hourly time for Hold on. I'm not convinced that this. Damn. Yeah. That's an aggressive downturn here. 81 cents, and if it does cover the hourly gap, that's going to be around 77.12. If this reverts to 77.12, that means that it would reach back down on the hourly RSI down here, and this would be the gravitational zone for a further downside. Let's see the 4-hour. 8-hour and all that good stuff. Maybe, yeah. If that's the case, then the breather would start happening here by the end of the day today. And then by the 6th hour, there could be a bounce from this area here for a continuation to the upside. So this may have one more shot to the upside and then retrace back to the, I would say, 74 cents. And then that 74 cents may be that support bottom to really respect before a continuation to the upside. You know what I mean, team? So heads up on this. Let's take a look at NVIDIA. So NVIDIA 25-minute close of the LRC, you're catching this resistance here of around 563.06. Heads up on that potential setup, but let's observe the SPY as we do too. Okay, we still need validation for Tesla's continuation to the downside. We're about to close in 24 minutes, right? So still some time away. There appears to be some exhaustion on the bull's perspective, and we're very much resisting from that 2 standard deviation. If this retraces, the retracement here would likely be down to the 218.44. So eyeballs on this, right? Let's just be patient and reactive to this, and see how we can continue gaining exposure from there. But for now, team, let's kind of hold off just a little bit, and then we'll be able to scale our position better with more clarity. I think that this slapping of hands from today, that was the anxiety of having a 3-day weekend. You know, a lot of the times these 3-day weekends lead to these massive volatility runs that open that day. So team, I want to go ahead and just remind the YouTube people, right, that we are playing the markets here, team, before the open. So around 625, 626, 627, you're catching me on live streaming already, right? So I want to invite you here. So make sure to hit that link that I just put up in the chat so that you can consider joining the Arca Bulls trading team. Come by, say hello. Lots of good people here. And still haven't heard from OGG. Has anybody heard from OGG? Where the heck is my dude? No idea where the man is. Yeah, getting a nice rejection from that from the Bollinger Band top. OGG is definitely in county. Dude. Oh my goodness, man. That is oh, bro. So let's see. AMD is this ripping on news? So Advanced Micro devices up nearly 5% on track for highest close since December 2021. Let's see. Barclays picks favorites for the second wave of AI. Let's see. KeyBank adjusts AMD price. Okay, so it's got an upgrade. Oh, what the hell? Yep, it's got a nice upgrade. That's a $25 upgrade. So it just got an upgrade from 170 to 195 about 3 hours ago. So this is likely running. Bob, I don't think that he would be in here whatsoever. Like, I mean, even if he was still good with the team and everything, I don't think that he would join here at all. Like, I really doubt that. Yeah, this is a. Let me go to the daily time frame and see what it doesn't have this ATR. I tell you that. 150.36. It's got a right now. It's usually at $4 around there. So it's 538 on average true range, and it ripped already $8.15. So it's twice the usual average true range. I don't think. I don't know. I think that the bulls may start to get exhausted here. You're getting already some bearish divergence. Inclining price, declining volume. So yeah, there may be some type of pullback soon. I don't know, right? It's got a good upgrade. But all good. But team, congratulations to the Arca Bulls team on that massive Tesla puts win. Right, our exposure from overnight holding from Friday into today. So that was a major gainer for the Arca Bulls trading team. So please make sure to hit that link and trade with us. Overclockaholics, what is up? Good to dab on them. In county for the long weekend sucks, bro. Oh my goodness, man. Oh, dude. Damn, Danielle, you just made a 4-figure win today. Good job. And I think Ian also made his first 4-figure win. Zen, you're welcome, but know that this was a collective effort. It was all of us together. We did it. It was not just me, man. We had come on, man. Like these people up in here. We all supported each other. Cryptic supported me. Option supported you. Cryptic supported you. I supported Cryptic. Everybody supported each other. But congratulations to the Arca Bulls team on those massive gains this morning, team. We are starting off the week correctly. Starting it off green with a downside. But I love it. Let's take a look at the Tesla exposure, team. So yeah, we're definitely getting that 2 standard deviation multiplier down as a resistance, right? So 18 minutes to close this hourly candle, and that would likely be closing beneath the linear regression resistance, which is very similar to the Bollinger Band's resistance too. So you're looking at a 222.83 resistance range, and currently falling from it. So this may have a shot to print a shooting star. We shall see how that moves. Buzzman, yeah, you know what? At least it's something that someone is curious about too. So I'm happy that you are reading all the interactions. She's in a timeout. Guys, so I want to show you, right? So let's go ahead and just flip over the screen here for the YouTube channel, right, guys? So what you're observing here is actually all of the members here that are trading alongside the Arca Bulls, right? So go ahead and click on that link that I shared and join up and come and share some good times in here. Some funny times and some green times, right? So hopefully we can keep those greens larger than those reds, right? So consistency and discipline are key here, team. So let's go ahead and flip over. Let's take a look at the broader markets now. SPY is currently beating its linear regression top, right? So that was the 476.09 that we were waiting to see if we can keep below. But remember that the pre-market high could be an area to resist too. 476.69 is the current resistance range. And what I will say is that the prior day high is located still 2 points away from here. So if we look at our daily time frame opening, so the opening today was 475.26. You have a $4.07 average true range, right? So we are currently $2. Not even that. We're barely over $1 up on that true range. So, 478.60 may actually, the prior day high may actually realize. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay, so just keep your eyes on the markets. Let's not be reactive to FOMO, right? Let's just be reactive to the data, to the closing, to the validation, to whatever you want to call it, right? But as long as we have that, as long as we maintain that discipline, then everything would be good. 16 minutes to close this hourly candle. I am very curious to see what price action can do. And ever since that one day that Overclockaholic said, hey man, you need to have those electrolytes in your system, right? I literally have a Gatorade right in front of me. So hold on just a sec, team. I don't want you to hear the gluck, gluck, gluck as I take a sip of this freaking Gatorade, right? Just a quick moment, team. Super embarrassing. Very good times. Okay. Let's observe a couple other things here. You know what? I haven't actually looked at Meta either. I want to know what it's doing. Because that could also kind of it could also guide the markets. I don't want to just tell you that it is. It's just that look at this, quite in the opposition. This is a 2 standard deviation move to the downside facing support. Cryptic, you checking this out? Look at Meta. That is already breaking below prior bar low. 13-minute close potential below the I don't trust it that much because of the hold on. This has got to be a $14 average true range. It's huge. Let me see. Um, 782 actually. So this may have already bled out its day. Let me see. So that's an opening of about 373.66. It went down to 369. It was close to 374. So that's that's only about a almost a $5 drop out of the $7 that it could. So it's already breaking. Guys, look at this. I think Meta may be getting ready for an overall downside here. This daily candle is breaking prior bar low. 369.55 was prior day lows, and this is already breaking down. We also let me just get rid of some of these drawings and show you some stuff, okay? Yeah, we were getting, let me see. A little bit of divergence here, a little bit of bearish divergence, but I still, you know what? No, that wick high was higher than this forward bar. Not quite. Let's see. Let me take a look at momentum here and see if there's any weakness on the daily there, because this pivot could be very strong. Oh my goodness, there's a couple of primary drives right now. Yeah, we have a regular bearish divergence on the daily time frame. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. More than 5 drives of regular bearish divergence. And it's already validated with today's price action. This daily time frame RSI at 64.71, that could be combined with a couple things, as it is kind of far away. First of all, having price action at this very top side of both the linear regression and the Bollinger Band, this is signaling, a deeper correction. Maybe I know we're at 370 right now, so this could be a price action to maybe 15 to 30 point correction. And there are implications already indicating that 5-minute time frame breaking below the SMA 50 and EMA 200, as well as your SMA 200, right? So this is already showing some weakness in the market, and I think I may have to run a back test on this, as we're starting to get this curvature on stochastics, right? This is showing that there's weakness to the trend, and also it's in the gravitational zone here of the overbought percentile. So this can get pulled down, and seeing that we're getting expansion with volatility on linear, this is suggesting a mean reversion. So if this mean reversion is really what we're looking at here, moving average to mean reversion would mean 355.15 over the next day or two. Guys, eyeballs on Meta. Cryptic is also saying that, yeah, he was watching Meta as well. So yeah, guys, I think that this is our next play, and a really big one too. Oh my goodness, are you serious? And Nvidia hit a new high again. Where the heck did I even have it? Somebody asked me to hold on. Dude, what the hell? Wow. We were speculating on the resistance of the linear regression hourly, right? Let me go to the hourly, because we're on the 6 hour there. I can't even see it. So, oh man. I'm going to say something really scary here, but I don't think we don't have enough 8 minutes and 35 seconds to close above this Lin reg. This is suggesting a continuation to the upside, and we have strength coming in an hourly volume. Hourly overbought, we can't do it, no. Guys, if you're not a 4-hour trader, not even that. The 4-hour time frame is completely overbought as well. Nvidia is beyond its average true range. This would be an irresponsible trade. Do not gain exposure on Nvidia. This needs to take a break. It's at this point, it's in price discovery. This is what, when you're breaking all-time highs and you have no resistance on that way up, that is called price discovery. Okay, so we don't know where this is going to stop. We can only speculate. Right, we can only speculate. This has resistance, sure. 572.50, 570. Let me see. 573.17 is an area of resistance. Is this? How is this? Oh my goodness, the SPY is pushing up. And Tesla is feeling some of that upside as well, but it's not really reacting. Yeah, I think the Tesla bulls may be getting exhausted here. Don't trust it. Don't trust it just yet. Okay, so if we catch a continuation on Nvidia, let's speculate. Okay, but I'm not saying to trade this right now, team. Please don't. Okay, because this would be a very irresponsible trade. The setup is not there. The setup looks to be there, but it's not a. We don't buy at overbought. Right? We don't buy the top. So that would really suck. Let's see. Let me do something. Oh my goodness, no way. This is suggesting that in the next hour, we would resist from close to 583, 582. I just don't know that it is, team. This is at some point this is gonna have to take a break, and I don't want to be around to find out when that is, right? But this some resistance at the there is confluence between the 2 fib and the next linear regression resistance, right? So geometrically and statistically, this does have a confluent resistance. So again, there's no historical price action to tell us that. The only thing that we could do is face a couple of things. First of all, we can use the Gaussian bands on an 8-hour. So let's try that to see if we're matching anything. So yeah, let's pull up a Gaussian channel on an 8-hour, 12-hour, and daily. Let's see how far above. Okay, we're way above that. Let's see the 12-hour and daily. We're way above those two. So let's go to the weekly time frames and see how far above those we are too. Damn, this thing is way, way above. My goodness. Not even the annual or bi-monthly. Everything is completely outside of its range. Nvidia just ripping. Okay, so let's get rid of the Gaussian bands and come into a reversion variant. Even in the weekly time frame, we want to see whatever tools we have at price discovery, because we don't have anything to look back for. Let's see. Weekly beyond its 2 standard deviations. The bi-weekly is right at its 573.02. That would be it. Yeah, the bi-weekly has a resistance at around 573.02. Monthly time frame, not pertinent just yet. Let me use the 5-day. Wow. If in case, hey B, how you doing, my bro? If in case your 2 standard deviations on you can always flip this to 3 to see where that next potential resistance could be, right? So this next resistance could be located at around 577.92. But again, I trust the 2 standard deviation multiplier, and if you need to bring it up, then just bring up the time frame. Just bring up the intervals instead. But NVIDIA is completely overextended. I mean, just way overextended. Oh my goodness, that is massive. Okay, AMD. What the hell? Tesla looks done now. Cryptic is saying. Let's see. Okay, 2 minutes to close this hourly time frame. It's 2 minutes, 1 minute and 59 seconds left. What I'm hoping for is that we could get a little bit of a pump to the upside here to determine its resistance. There we go. A little more. Rip City all day. Dude. Mark Roach, thank you, my buddy. Tesla is definitely losing steam. I'm thinking I'll hit 218. Thoughts? 218.40 is a regression. 218.41 right in here. This is the mean reversion. I'm thinking that it could get that. So this is that little pump that I wanted here for the upside, right? So I wanted this so that price action could hopefully just make a little bit of a run to the upside. 222.76. Resist from that Lin Reg, and then continue to the downside here into the 218 mean reversion, right? So, and the way that we can kind of tell that is actually, I mean, this still has some ways to go. Yeah, this would have to contract to revert to its mean here. NVIDIA wants that 570. I completely agree. I actually have 572.46 top side on a bi-weekly 2 standard deviation multiplier. That could be it too, but it feels like it wants it, man. I agree with you. And it's, I mean, volatility is maxed out here on the 5-minute time frame. Immediate short-term downside here to test the SMA 5 likely before a continuation. The SPY retracing. Here's the hourly closer. It closed upside of the linear regression band. Oh my goodness. Definitely not reacting the way that I thought it would. Wow. Let's see if Tesla is feeling any of that pressure. It definitely is. My goodness. Let's see. Oh my goodness, dude, come on. Hold on just a sec, team. Okay. Sorry, you guys. I just wanted to do a quick little demo trade. It was an 11% gainer in like 2 seconds. Ugh. Anyway, but yeah. So Nvidia. Let's see. That Fed guy is speaking. What's his name? Wallard or? I was asking earlier if he was a bear. I'm not sure what that guy really is. And that was starting right at 8 a.m. Pacific. My dude is speaking. Oh my goodness, dude. Yeah, it feels like the SPY is gonna start kind of giving out here, team. I'm not sure that there are I'm not sure that the bulls are quite ready here for a continuation to the upside. It may still be feeding that thesis that we were talking about, right? Just creating an overall just lower high, and it looks like it may very well be it. But I will say that price action is going to vary a little. It's going to be a little different than normal. Why? Because the short week, right? There's a lot in the way. 1 minute and 52 seconds left to close this 5 minute candle beneath some critical moving averages on the 5 minute time frame. That would likely put on some pressure for a downside continuation. Be very careful, team. But I would not gain any exposure while that guy is talking. Especially on something like the SPY. And sorry, I didn't notice this before, but Susan, if you're still there, saying hi Arca, great class last night. I'm very happy you were able to join, Susan. I did stream the week 2 for the Track 4 students live on YouTube and Discord just last night, followed by a late night pre-market prep. And yeah, I felt that it was a complete success. There was a huge turnout. And let me see if I'm missing anything here. Mark saying Alphabet owned Google is laying off hundreds of employees in its advertising sales team. Business Insider reported on Tuesday, citing an internal memo. Wow. So Goog may be facing some, I don't know, that actually, isn't that bullish? So Alfredo, how you doing, my brother? Missed my exit on Tesla. Got caught up in a meeting at work, hoping for a drop to break even at 58. I see. I mean, honestly, I don't think Tesla has it. Well, anything can happen here, right? Remember that. But I don't think that Tesla has too much more upside to go. It exhausted its upside. And this could be the beginning of some type of mean reversion, and we're already doing that. The mean reversion is taking us down to around 218.37, where price action could potentially bounce from. So the problem here is that the consolidation, right? So that would introduce some contraction and volatility, especially in the immediate short term. Let me take a look at that in the 5 minute. Volatility contraction. Right, so this would be the validation 5 minute candle to close beneath the EMA 7, 9, and the SMA 5. So I'm thinking that this could actually get us some pressure, right? We want a clean close beneath these moving averages of a 5 minute time frame, so that it can then fail this 219.88 and continue to the EMA 200 at which would be very close to the 218.40, except that this would be 218.22 at the EMA 200. So EMA 200 would be the mean reversion as well. So heads up team. Um, to tell you the truth, I think the best. I'm not. I'm bearish. I'm bearish Tesla, despite this upside that it had today. Overall, this is just a lower high, right? So if you start to look at it in the grand scheme of things, you could really see that this is just not it. But anything can happen in the markets, like I said, right? This thing could reverse and then just go to $300, and we're like, what just happened to us? But if I were to start implying or looking at a potential continuation to the downside, really want to see some closures beneath, the EMA 200, but especially that SMA 50 down here at 217.19. As soon as we start getting some closures beneath that, I do think that this would then continue to the downside. And the curious thing is that the low of day at 212.18 would present the pretty much the reversion of the mean here. So it would be the complete opposition down a little over 2 standard deviations. And I do say that conditionally. Right? So Tesla closing beneath these moving averages here would be critical. Let's look at the bi-daily read. Okay, you see as volatility is contracting, it actually came back down into the 15 percentile, still leaving the signal around 90% fired. So we haven't gotten. Are we buying SPY options, Gal? I don't think we should. Not no. I may have already answered that too. No, because we're getting some. The Fed is talking right now, and I know that guy may not have so much movement over the markets, but we should be at least respect that he is speaking there. Powder Slave. Yeah, Netflix was what we were looking at yesterday too. I forgot to mention it. Cryptic pointed out that Netflix could be facing some weakness, right? So 5-minute time frame, we're getting critical closures here. And this does have a very nice average true range. Let's see. Let me look at the daily here. Sorry, team. Check out the daily. Man, oh man. Yep, it's breaking below. It's breaking below the mean here. See the 4-hour? This has potential to bounce anywhere, but I will say that it also has a potential to drop down to 474.09. Let's see. Yikes, yeah, Netflix is doing it. Let me take a look at the wow. It is bleeding below the LRC on the hourly too. My goodness. Option saying I'm waiting. I entered a few, like only 7 contracts, but that's extremely small. Only 1.7% up. I hear that, my brother. I hear that. Yeah, Netflix is it feels like it wants to continue expanding. Yeah, and it's crossing above. It's crossing above the mean here. Yeah, this is probably going to continue expanding. Diddle 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 diddle. This is, yeah, also net. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking here, team. I'm looking at Netflix's price action and seeing that there was that hourly double top there at 503.41. Yeah, very nice downside here on Netflix. Oh my goodness, I think Netflix is going to lead a potential downside, guys. Yeah, this is really heavy. Joe H. Oh damn, dude. We took hella profit on a Tesla, on a Tesla downside this morning, dude. We opened up the exposure on Friday at close, and then out of nowhere, like everybody, like 170% up. It was kind of a massive play. So now we're observing. We're observing a few tickers here to see if we can either reposition on Tesla, right? Because Tesla may be showing, Tesla may be showing a little bit of bull exhaustion. Let me see this. 484.14 could be the top side of this. Let's look at let's see where Tesla is real quick. Okay, yeah, Tesla's still consolidating around this resistance here. We're still looking to closing this. Yeah, if anything, I'm still seeing this as a kind of weak here. We're still closing beneath the moving averages. 8 seconds left for this 5-minute again, and this broke the prior bar lows again. And yeah, there could be a continuation here. There we go. Starting to face some rejection there as well. Yeah, Netflix, I'm not sure where the setup is, but let me look at the daily time frame on this and see. Yeah, this is 1184 on average true range, right? So that means that at it's about it's about $7 in the average true range here, so it could still continue. Possibly down to, ooh, there's a daily gap down here at 475. It feels a little overextended at 475.15, but it may have enough juice to do it. Maybe. Okay. Let's come back to Tesla. Let's take a look at SPY. SPY currently at the resistance of the linear regression. I'm wondering if the main moves are going to happen after lunch, team. Okay. Let's see the Qs as well. I'm curious over what the Qs are doing. Okay, Qs have a resistance coming up. And it's a tough resistance, 411.29. That could indicate some weakness in the markets. Let me take a look at the resistance. Yeah, we're still resisting at the pre-market high, even on the SPY. You know what? Hold on just a sec. I need to see the SPY in a new pane. Hold on just a moment. If Tesla were to break the 218 and 219 area, what's the next resistance? You see support lower. Immediate short-term support would be located at 217.01. The range is 217.01 to about 217.44. And if it does fail that, then your next, it would be completely, it's going to shift around, but then it would, you know, the 215 zone, 215.21 to 215.44. It would be very conditional though. I don't see, yes, we're seeing upside here on Tesla, but I don't see it as an upside, as a reversal, right? Because the you know, we're clearly low on volume at this point. And I really do think that we needed to get rid of all that slapping of hands at the beginning of the day. It was just all the anxiety built in, or built from over the weekend. But I do, yeah, one more thing. Zen and my bro, good to see you. I'm sorry about the tips, dude. Let me look at, I know that I looked at this earlier. I just want to see the daily. So that was 833 in average true range. Yeah, it resisted right at the average true range top. That was your 830. I'll see you, Zenon. It faced a very clean rejection at its typical daily move. And the opening of the day is 215. So from the targets that we were looking at earlier, oof. Let's see. Yeah, pre-market low would land at around 213.59. Damn, if we came back to 215, that would mean that we can get a drop to about 207. What is 207? Yeah, it would be around here, 207.81. 207.81 to 206.89. 206.80. Hold on. Right there. this could be the bottom side support if we the conditions, right? If we fail those if we fail the everything that I'm talking about, right? The EMA 200, the 217.53 of the SMA 50 and the SMA 200, and then also I believe we were talking about I think it was the hourly linear regression. Yeah, failing the mean reversion of 218, and also the mid band of the LRC at 219.04. All of those things. Yeah, we would need to close all of those and validate them before we can continue on to the downside. Yeah, I see the upside here, but I'm not yet convinced. And seeing that in about let's see, 37 minutes, we're going to be hitting the NYSE lunch. That's just telling me that price action may get closer to the linear regression top, where we can resist again from around 222, and then this would start failing that linear regression. It would start reverting. Let's take a look. I was wondering if Netflix was going to be heavy enough to take it. Okay, let me look at the hourly time frame on this. Earnings expected to grow. Should you buy? They're trying to pump it while it's falling. That's funny. That's a really interesting turn there. SPY is also going up. Yeah, I've been noticing a few people talk about that. About why? What did Trump say? What's he doing? This is, I mean, yeah, I see it up. This is technically not rising. He's winning. Nice. So there's just a little bit of bearish divergence here, right? You're getting a in order for this to continue, you definitely need a break of 2109, right? So if you can get that prior bar high break, this would likely continue to the upside. But without that condition met, I feel like it would just be one of those other spike ups like these. Yeah, we'll get that closure. Yeah, as soon as we get that break above 2109, oh man, yeah, the resistance starting. There would be a resistance at around 2258. That could go kind of high. It's a little overextended in the hourly time frame, I will say, and the hourly time frame is suggesting a pullback into a pretty healthy zone, I will say. So if it does pull back, let's see what that's like in a moving average. It's a little low, but definitely a possibility. 1927. I don't think that it'll go there, but yeah, it could pull back to that area. Not me personally, but DWAC is actually showing some. it's just a little overextended in all these time frames, but it is showing promise. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's go back to let's take a look at Meta here. Yeah, you guys, I think I'm gonna run another what I did on Tesla, right? I'm gonna run a back test on Meta's daily because I do believe that that Meta is getting ready for a 15 to maybe 30 point decline. And then as soon as I start putting this reversion, again, Arca is Ken Griffin. He's short. My goodness, man. But it's all good. It's all good. No, what do you mean? Why, dude? That's not options. I'm like all stunned by you. I'm like, dude, don't buy that. Oh, yeah. You know what, man? I also I didn't get. I think it's because everyone knows that I came from AMC, so I didn't really get too much of a lashback when I said that. I replied to this influencer who had like thousands of who had literally thousands of followers, like way more than I did, and he he pointed out the price action reaching this support level, and he said, "Where do you think the price action goes from here?" Implying that it was gonna rip to the upside. And I told him that was gonna fall 14 points on AMC. And I didn't want to say that, bro. I was still exposed at the time. I at that time I really only had around I think I had 1,000 followers in Twitter, right? So I told him I don't I don't mean any offense, because in fact I'm a holder of this and I definitely don't want it to drop, but this is going down. I said around 10 to 14 points. So I was calling a $6.82 a bottom from like from like 18 15 bucks. And people were not happy that I said that, but I showed them why. And it was not a short attack or nothing. It was just an ascending broadening wedge on test 3 of the resistance, and at the inflection where the shorts open, where take profits happen. Oh my goodness, man. I was like, dude, this is simple, bro. Like, this is a traditional setup. And this is what happens typically. And I said, and the take profit is the genesis of the formation. Dude, in 2 weeks, that genesis was hit to the penny. And now the guys, that dude, his Twitter is not a stock trading Twitter anymore. It's like a gaming Twitter. And I'm like, yeah, you definitely belong there, man. You definitely do not belong telling people to buy at that freaking level in AMC. I'm like, are you crazy? The hell are you saying, man? Yeah, permabull. Dude. Yeah, those are those permeable social threads. Why does that sound familiar? That it sounds familiar. It sounds familiar. Yeah, look, Thunderlips is saying he remembers that dude. He remembers him too. No, dude, I've never actually. I have joined other Discords, but only because they're like other influencers that invited me in, while being me, but not for me to use. Oh, but not really. What I was gonna say is actually that I don't even know how to really navigate other people's. I didn't know how to actually until recently, because I started really building this Discord here on the Arca Bull side, and that dude is a great effort. I have to tell you, man, Discord has a lot of little intricacies and little ins and outs that one could benefit from, right? But it's tricky, man. But yeah, Cryptic would always show me other people's posts on their Discords and stuff. But dude, it's hard to find one of those Discords that are able to be ambidextrous in trading. So when the setup for the downside is there, the setup for the downside is there. Is the setup for the upside there? Then it's the setup for the upside, dude. It's just oftentimes people don't look at trading as an art or a craft. They just look at it as the Mega Millions or the Powerball. It's not that. It definitely isn't. It's zero sum game. And we're playing against the brightest minds in the world and stuff, dude. And some of those brightest minds in this world just happen to be short funds, So we're battling, man. We're battling true intelligence. Buzzman, are you saying? Wait, I'm sorry. Trump narrowly denied a 100% Klan sweep of Iowa's 99 counties by one vote. Damn. Well, that's why DWAC. Dude, wasn't there another one? Wasn't there Fun? PHUN was another one, wasn't it? Is that his too? Holy crap, it's running. Look at how far it's running. What the hell? It went from 7 cents to 35 cents overnight. That is ridiculous. Ian just said, I didn't realize you could trade the downside and make money. Found Arca and did my first long put and I haven't looked back. Dude, and that's just because, that's just because the setup is there for the downside. But as soon as we start getting some bull plays, bro, we're going up. We're going to be, we're going to be hella long. You know what I mean? So whatever the direction is, man, I do not care. I do not care what the market suggests. If they're suggesting downside, I'm trading that downside, bro. If they're suggesting upside, let's go to the upside. Fun and Mark Roach, I do have to say, Mark Roach is probably within the first maybe 10 to 15 OG subs that I've ever had. I mean, for real. I was really not any name. Oh my goodness. Yeah, man. So Fun is the other one here, right? Oh, it's about to break inflection. That's a 24.58 break. That's gonna show some silly willies. Yeah, but there were some damn. So yes, people here were holding for a long time. Let me see the daily. Holy God, this thing it's been declining here for years. Damn. What the hell happened there? Oh, was this a Trump pump? 2404. What the hell? Has this ever reverse split? How does this have a 550 top? My goodness. Isn't this a social platform or of some sort? Like a social media something? Massive daily gap up. Or software of sorts. I don't remember what it was. It was something like that. So let's see. Wait, so who else? Oh, there's a lot of people who came from that Discord over to this Discord. You're hearing spy puts? Maybe. Actually, in 22 minutes, we'll know. That would be, yeah, that would be the closure beneath the 47604. Options, that would tell you. I don't recognize that name at all. And inside of the Arca Bulls trading team, I think there are just over 60 people. So we haven't broken 100 just yet. Outside the Arca Bulls, the Arca Bulls subscribers to the Discord are around 2,000. Funware's mission is to achieve unparalleled connectivity and monetization through widespread adoption of funware technologies by leveraging brands, mobile consumers, and partners. Okay, I see. Thunderlips is that person? Who's that? Oh, that was the picture. That's it. Dude. Oh, you guys are just playing around. Okay, I see. I was like, dude, did this person actually come in? I was all worried already, like, oh, damn. Dude. Nah, Thunderlips is chilling. Guys, eyeballs on... Is it actually moving? That, I mean... The term moving is also really, really... Oh, man. Let me look. Okay. So there is a validation of resistance coming up at 121.37 for the mean reversion. So that to me is just, yeah, that to me is just a validation, right? So that would be a short entry at 121.86. If this thing does get, which I mean, it's not bad, right? So 109, I'm still suggesting another 11-point move to the upside. That would be great. And honestly, that would also present a potential exit for the people who are averaging at $300, you know? You know, so yeah, this is one of those, man. This is super scary. What time is it? It's 8. Yeah, we're getting closer to lunch. Tesla did face that little bit of an upside here. Almost got to that linear regression top, but it's now facing some of this pressure to the downside. And I will say that I think it's like what we said earlier. The bulls are probably done. Yeah, there's a potential 18 minutes team, okay? But I wouldn't enter the market at lunchtime, of course. We definitely don't want to do that. Hold on just a sec, team. Okay, so quick eyeballs here into the Discord team. So this is the team right now, right? That's inside of the Discord here, and just remember, team, that this is where it's only because that freaking mother has not finished with me, right? But I'm gonna finish that. I'm gonna finish that Discord and figure out my last little problem there, and as soon as I am done with that, I will continue potential 15-minute live stream pre-market, and then I will close out the YouTube public and come down into the Discord here to trade with the team privately. So consider hitting that link in the chat. Okay, you guys, and I will see you in there. But just know that I'm gathering everybody for now while I have these little issues outside, and then we will move forward. Let's go back in to Tesla here. It is currently lingering at that mid band. Not yet. Gal, no, not yet. So I'm thinking of doing that, right? So I'm gonna introduce some plays in the pre-market, and then close that out and continue with the with you guys, with the Arca Bulls team here. So I was gonna do a quick 15-minute stream to show what I'm looking at, to show where the strengths are, where the weaknesses are, and then continue on to the private trading here. Options, love you, buddy. Yeah, SPY starting to feel some of that weakness, team. I think Tesla will also find that as well. Yeah, it is. Okay, so as soon as Tesla starts breaking below the 219.78, game on to that EMA 200 at 218.41, and that would be the mean reversion completion. 218.41 on the EMA 200 5-minute is directly on the reversion variant target, the tab, on the hourly time frame on the right-handed chart. So massively confluent to that. This is going to be our first clean close of the 5-minute time frame in 5 seconds, 4-3. First clean close beneath the SMA 50 and below the prior bar low. This is likely to continue to the downside. And there you go. Yeah. I think I think Tesla is still has some downside to go. Danielle, no, I don't know. 9:15. Well, yeah, you guys would also hear it too. But I'm not doing it just yet. I'm gonna do it as soon as I'm gonna close out the trade, right? So as of now, while I haven't finished the Discord, I'm gonna continue on with the schedule the same way, right? So I'm gonna be speaking to you at market open, potentially 2 or 3 minutes before market open, and then throughout those 30 minutes, and then open up the YouTube at 7 a.m. Pacific time, right? Because market open for me is 6:30. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, but what I do, I appreciate this team. I really like that the group is getting bigger and bigger. Eyeballs on that target, right, team? We're going to face a little bit of support right in that zone of around 219.89 to about 219.75. But that would be the inflection, right? This is what we're talking about potentially breaking below. Very cool. Yeah, Netflix starting to show that weakness too. This would be the first 5-minute candle to close with a clean close in 2 minutes and 40 seconds, and that would likely lead price action to the 482.16 for invalidation testing, right? Also looking a little bit like a dead cat bounce. Yeah, it looks like some lower targets are coming in for the broader markets in general. 12 minutes to close the hourly time frame on SPY. 476.04 is your threshold. But know that the SPY is going to be a little choppy because we're breaking below the SMA 200. It's currently supporting from it on the 5-minute time frame. All right, check it out. Here. We need to close beneath the EMA 200 and then the SMA 50. But beyond that, we want to make sure that we can close beneath 474.61 to introduce then the 473 area. Yeah, definitely. It's just a little tough here in the support ranges, right? Just because it's inflection on the 5-minute. But price action is, at least to me, likely to face 218.41 in the next maybe 30 minutes. Not bad. Let's see. Danielle, you're very welcome. Yeah, that was an impressive upside. It was an impressive upside. That looks like a wall-to-wall move. Right? 2 standard up, 2 standard down. Massive. We're getting close to that break, but also remember there could be short-term bounces in here, right? At 219, what was it, 78 or whatever? I'm gonna just face this. Let me see, 219.75 and 219.86. Those are your. Those areas are supports. I'm not sure that they're gonna be able to hold off though, right? RSI in the 5-minute completely nosediving. So we shall see. Team, my heater is not reacting to me. Hold on just a quick moment. I'm going to go and manually turn it off. Just a sec. Okay, we're at 4 minutes of, I'm sorry, out from the hourly closure, and that's going to be entering, yeah, that's going to be entering into the lunchtime NYSC. So, oh man, I don't even know what to make of this. Netflix is already showing the weakness. It's definitely falling. So Netflix here needs a break below 482.16 and a closure beneath it to continue to the downside. Implied target is 477.69. Damn! Every time I hear US1, every time I hear that last name, it just reminds me. It throws me back so much into the motocross days, right? There was a famous rider. His name was Nathan Ramsey. He's now a team manager. Let's see. The TSLA puts are printing nice. It's still just a little bit of pressure here, right? But we still want some validations. We're breaking below that inflection point, just like we said, right? That's the 219.77. We're currently validating that resistance. And of course, the range was the 219.88 to 219.77. And it's doing the moves that we implied, right? So continuation to the downside here is now more likely than ever. Some immediate support range at around 218.91, but really I'm looking for the 218.48 to 218.33, and we're about to hit that in no time flat. Yeah, but there's a lot of volatility happening here, entering into the lunch hour. Just a second. There we go. Tesla feeling that weakness. Options is saying stick with Arca and you will not even know what the word debt means by year end. I promise. Oh, dude. And Gal is saying Arca normally on the SPY when you buy options, what you on a strike and day. So SPY for me is when there's not anything else in play, it's always cool to go and play the SPY 0Ds, right? So that would be 0 day to expiry, same day expiry. And it would also be at the money, like just maybe a half a point out from the, for example, now, I think that the SPY, let's see. If you're looking at your SPY options, it would be like the option right before at the money. That one. That's usually where I would trade, because they're fairly cheap. They're only like 34, 40, 44 bucks. They don't really cost much at all. We are at lunch That would be the validation of resistance.
That's what I say.
Let me unmute you, buddy. ¿Qué pasión, cabrón? How you doing, buddy?
¿Qué pasión? Aquí nomás, chingando todo.
Echándole ganas, como siempre. No hay de otra.
Sí, sí. No hay otra.
Oh, look at this, bro. Take a look at Tesla's rejections. These are inflection rejections, dude. I think that we may have a shot for the further downside after lunch. I think the 218 break is imminent.
Agreed. Actually, I entered already on the rejection of the Bollinger Bands.
And
So
yeah, I have a. Tell me, buddy. Sorry.
I got in at the first candle after first 5 minute after rejection of the Bollingers at 227.67.
Oh, that was right at
Sorry,
the top.
222.
That was, yeah, the two standard deviations that we spoke about. Dude,
If it breaks to 218, I'm going to add more.
That was a mad rejection, dude. Crazy in the money. Market open. So tomorrow before market open, Fed speaks. SPY going down.
Yeah,
Bar.
This is gonna go down to. It's going down.
Yeah, and I think it's only a matter of time before it validates some clean closes beneath that SMA 5, and then your reversion here to 218.29. It's almost it's almost an obvious play. You know, I understand that anything can happen.
Well,
of course.
once you hit the, you need to hit the R with the green at 218.89, which is the one you're looking at.
Yeah.
Mhm.
As soon as we get that,
we're going down to low day.
ooh,
That's usually how it goes.
that 212.18 is where we could go to. Oh my goodness, dude, that would be a crazy reversion.
You're almost there. Get options and Mama Cass are going at it through me. I know her. I know them both.
Yeah, I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it.
Oh, dang.
Let me know. Lunch is on me, man.
Dude, that's crazy, bro. Bob saying that GTI is at 22 cents. It's yeah, man, it's proving the thesis correct, right, brother? We spoke about this rejection. We knew that we were going to get a potential downside there, right? But that would be kind of the wrong stock to consider shorting, right? Those are, dude. Those would be all just like the longs, right? It would be just as close as a gamble trade for a short seller that it would be for a long too. I would not consider trading the asset at all. In reality, it just doesn't have true price action. We can find other plays that do cater to that a little better. Yeah, Tesla's showing so much weakness.
I caught a lot of that NVIDIA move.
Say again, buddy.
I caught a lot of that NVIDIA move.
Oh, you
that
did?
was my opening range trade
Ooh.
breakout. I had a freaking killer day today.
Oh, dude.
If I add from last week, damn.
Yeah, man. Gainer day, man.
Not options level rich, but
You were doing the shares. You were doing long shares.
yeah, I'm doing shares.
Oh, dude.
The only options I did was the ones I held over the weekend. Everything else I'm shares.
And you know, dude, and you know how nervous I get over overnight exposure on options. There's always such a risk. Guys, the little lady is here. Let me just go ahead and say goodbye to her real quick, brother. Hold on just a moment. The little lady.
Oh, Bobby. I'm gonna capitulate. Total value rich. Now I can't fill a bed with cash like options. Yes. Yes,
That was
Danielle.
that was
Yep.
a video for some haters, man. That's all that was.
No, don't hang on to contracts. You wanna be in and out, in and out, in and out. I mean, you can hang on to some, but you know, like a portion day trade them and a portion hold them. Depends how many you have.
Yeah, Daniel, did you re-enter into the SPY or I'm sorry, the Tesla puts when I said I was entering into I think I said 7 or 8 contracts? Is that when you entered?
A red to green break is
Okay,
coming.
so those were in profit. I closed those out and I'm gonna re-enter some more. Wait a minute, hang on. Apologize. I sold 5 of those contracts, which leaves me only 3 left. So not much at all.
Here's your
I'll
break
probably
coming.
buy more.
If you get this break, wait for a little. This is a good spot. Well, actually, it's lunchtime, so it's not a good spot for options. But this is your confirmation coming. Right here. And our red to green break. Now we're going to push down to the 200.
Yeah, you guys could always enter into more contracts tomorrow. Close them out today at a profit. Nothing wrong with taking a profit, guys, at all. Take your money and run and reposition yourself in your next trade.
I like it.
I have 25 a contract right now.
That would be immediate short-term take profit at that EMA 200. It just bounced from it. That would be take profit and then wait to reposition at the closure beneath the, I would say, the SMA 50 on a 5-minute time frame.
The SMA 50 and the red to green is at the same spot. So once you get a closure and a confirmation, that's it. You're good.
Same thing with the reversion variant at the mean reversion, right? So this was a huge mean reversion play, starting from that 223.49 top at the 2 standard deviations away where you entered when you entered short. That is actually the reversion back to the mean, and that was also given to us by the volatility. So whenever volatility starts to expand into critical like this up here on the 5-minute time frame, the moment that you start contracting, and especially the moment you start breaking that 90%, that not only means for you to exit options, but it also means that the asset is likely to start performing a mean reversion. So, on the way back down to the 15% mark of the volatility. So, you guys. So if you are in the money here with some options, I would consider just maybe the SMA 5 resistance, and then back down into that EMA 200 support, close out the trade, and then just wait for the EMA 200 break beneath the EMA 200 and the EMA and the SMA 50. So if we could, then we'll be all chilling.
It's looking good though.
Yeah, I think so too. Options, LOL. Did Arca just say what? Oh, dude, I'm sorry. Did I say something that when I was with Little Lady? Hey man, great minds think alike.
Yeah, you said, does it fit in hard?
Yabu, no calls.
Is it
No
enough, babe? Is it enough, babe?
guys, I am definitely
Arca's
not.
gonna get bigger.
Oh my goodness, dude. Hold on, Yabu, no, not calls. I'm okay. Danielle,
No,
you're
not
out with the
calls.
9. Yeah, no, definitely no.
Arca, mi papacito.
Mi papacito.
Mi papacito. Give me that Salvadorian chile.
Dude, Salvadorian chilito. Let me see a little peppercini right there, man. Danielle is out with a 9% gain. Good job, Danielle. Kill it, right? Let's just see if we can get some validations beneath the critical moving averages.
Right now we're gonna get a confirmation.
Yeah, we just need to validate the play, and then we're on. We're on like Donkey Kong.
If your shares, you should be in already. If your calls, you gotta wait.
Yeah. You've got to wait.
Go down like Lauren does on Bob. Oh, sorry.
But so far, man, the team is just hugely green today. You know what? I want to point out something from one of the master students from last night, right? So he actually pointed out, he actually mentioned me too. He said, Arca, some spinning top dojis. Let me bring up the I'm gonna put it in here. And then I'm gonna share the screen on the Discord. So yeah, I had Jim here say LQR spinning tops. Think this is the bottom. He mentioned me Arca Bulls. So it's not to say that he was wrong. It's to say that this was for ticker symbol LQR, right? So let me just kind of pull it up. That was right around the time where he felt that could have been the bottom, and then the bottom fell under. It just like the rug. It was like rugged. So what I'm noticing is that like he was talking about this could potentially be the bottom for a long to the upside, but it went down. What I'm liking is that he was starting to notice from his week 2 that there were already signaling a change in price action. So the fact that he guessed the direction incorrectly matters not. It's that he felt it in his discretion that price was going to change. He just said that it was going to potentially, go to the upside. So I'm liking that this kind of exposure is happening to students like him, to determine with full discretion when something may or may not happen with price. So I really like that he did that. I really like that he mentioned me when that happened. Very cool stuff, man. But yeah, man, price action team. Price action. Is the stream paused? Guys, can you hear me?
Hey, your stream is paused.
Mine?
Yep.
Oh, that's because I went to the to this. Yeah, so the rug kind of fell underneath him like this, and but he mentioned right in that Twitter post. Thanks, DJ. Got you. I always forget that Discord requires me to manually switch. It requires me to manually switch the screen. It's quite annoying, actually, but it's all good. Yeah, so I was just talking about the rug falling, beneath him or completely just swooshing under him, right? But I love that he was able to identify a change in price, and that's an important thing. But yeah, man, just a quick little side thought there. John ZJYL, that up 31%, that is actually, this is what I'm telling you. Look, this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a reversion for ZJYL to validate the 121.70. That 121.70 is short entry. So you got to be very careful there, okay? This is the break of the mean, right? So we went 2 standard deviations up on a daily. we retraced back from literally 281 all the way down to $63, and now we're coming back up to 121 to validate that resistance of the mean reversion. As soon as we validate that mean reversion top, I mean, which by the way, look at this, the top side was already $115, and the 121.70 is the reversion target, right? So this has the potential to reach that 121.70, and then there could be a continuation to the downside, right? So it is conditional. We would definitely need a daily closure above this mean here and without any exposure of any wick below it. So meaning that we would need to open above it and close above the 121.70 to consider any type of move to the upside. Okay, so it's very it's important that we do observe that in that manner, because this is a very dangerous, very, very, very dangerous play, and one that I would not and very, very much underlined, not suggest to trade. Okay, this is not the asset to do that in, team. This is a very expensive asset. And I'm saying very expensive because it's clearly overvalued.
Well, somebody right now is sending a lot of messages. ZJYL, oh my god, let's go.
Dude. I mean, remember that the averages of a lot of these people are in the 200s and 300.
I think they all learned to trade from Mama Cass.
So, dude, if anything, I would be looking at this as an opportunity to get out with something. Especially because, dude, a lot of people average down at $70, you know, so that probably brought their averages down significantly. So this is a clean opportunity to get out of the market.
Yeah, it should be like a quick swing.
Out. Yeah. Out. I completely agree, man. I completely agree. And
to the moon.
Dude, yeah, we can't play moonshots on this stuff. This is very dangerous. The 12-hour time frame does have that little bit of an upside push even still. 4-hour time frame, ZJYL. Arguably,
problem is this could get back to 300 and they won't sell.
Dude,
they're waiting for the moonshot.
And honestly, it may. I mean, honestly, the look at this. The 2 standard deviation from the 4-hour time frame mean it's 129.89. I know the daily time frame I was looking at was 121. So there's a lot of variance here and a lot of resistance. Look at this, 127.29 on the 8-hour time frame. And I still see the upside there. It's just I think that at any point here in this upside, that would introduce a potential bull trap. And it would trap some of the longs trying to get in again. So I know that a lot of people are buying at these points here instead of buying at the bottom. You know, a lot of people tend to buy into strength instead of buying the weakness, you know? And that could present some serious implications to one's portfolio.
I mean, you're not supposed to buy when everything's at the top?
That's exactly when we borrow.
That's when you buy, you shill.
You know, that's when we say, hey, margin, you ready? You know, this is where we borrow. So that we could run that downside. Dude, check it out. Netflix is beating its inflection now. And the next target for Netflix, really, team, I am looking at a 477.69. I'm not sure that it can reach it just quickly, right, because of the lunchtime consolidation and the contraction, but 5-minute time frame has a few gaps in there, you know, that price action could benefit from. So there could be a little bit of a slide there. I'm just not entirely sure that it's that it could be done like that. Because of lunchtime, sorry. Okay, so I see on my dash trader I have, okay, the money is there and the margin is there. Just still rejecting. All I need is for that thing to just be like, you're good to go. And then in my impatience right now, just clicking buttons. It's like, you're short, long, all these different plays. Oh, that would be terrible. And just my type of luck. Yeah, but Netflix could be the next potential play here. And aside from that, man, I really am seeing something on Meta, man. Meta giving us a little something. Let's see. Who is that? That looks familiar. AMC 500K a share? He said no. When did he say that? Ah, dude. Was this back in the day? What were people when everybody was hyping that?
Yeah, he kept telling her to hold and hold while it was going down. Oh, don't worry. Just keep holding. Just keep holding. Then they found out later that the guy worked at a hedge fund.
Oh. Dude, but I mean, one person holding though, like, oh, dude, like what like was that person?
He was
holding?
telling everyone to hold.
Oh,
everyone
okay.
Oh, just keep holding. Keeps going down. Just keep holding. Don't worry.
Dude. That's terrible. Oh man. My dude a crook. Yeah, man. Well, I mean, the dude looks untrustworthy for sure. Look at his face. He looks like that. Literally looks like somebody photoshopped a suit on him on his mugshot. Boy. Dude. Netflix, bro. Well, exposure in the markets right now is definitely not a go. Yabu, definitely no go during the lunchtime hours, right? You still got around 35 minutes to close. Because right now it's what 9:26 a.m. Pacific time, so that's 12:26 p.m. Eastern. So that means that another 33 minutes around there, you'll get the closure of lunchtime. So you're actually going to start to see volatility around 9:40, 9:45. My time. That was right around the time. Weren't we getting weren't we getting like stimulus checks around that time? It's alive.
Yes, everybody was putting their stimulus check in the market, and the Fed was pumping the market, and it was like SPY was at a 90-degree angle.
Yeah, it was. Oh my goodness. It's alive, dude. I didn't see that. Sorry, buddy. Um, let me see that for you. Are you still in here, dude? Let me see. I can actually check. I see you, bud. He said, yeet. Damn, dude. Are you long this? That's, wow. And if you are, how far up are you? Is this thing in price discovery? Let's see the daily on this. Damn. What a massive gap up. Where's the reversion variant? I need to close that. Oh my goodness. Dude, as soon as you break that what is the high? 1467. As soon as you break that 1467. There may be some upside on this. I will say that it's completely overextended. It goes without saying. In fact, its average true range on a daily time frame is 81 cents. Not only did it gap up, but it opened at 1366 and it's at 1475. So it's literally $1.09 above its above its I'm just saying it's a buck over the average, the ATR. You have 1380. Dude. Let me see this candle here. 1475. I mean, dude, you just made $1. I'm sorry. I'm saying that you just made $1 on this move here. You know, I think that, let me see the daily. Yeah, let me actually give it some thought. Hourly time frame. We're starting to get some failure, but this as soon as it breaks that resistance, I'm telling you, breaking that 1475, it already broke above the 1466 just now. So it's at 1470, 1474. Tough resistance there because, you know, it's trying to combat its own top. But as soon as it starts breaking it, then it's going to start sliding up. And if it does slide up, oh my goodness, dude. Like it's tough for me to say that it can run into the $16 range because it's just way beyond its ATR, you know, 1474. Look, if you break that 1475, man, I do think this thing can start kind of sliding onwards. There it is. There it is. There it is. And sometimes those breaks, you know, they get super volatile. It's like it releases tension and then the price action starts to just get up there like freaking crazy. I will say that a lot, I mean, if we're observing here that gap, a lot of people are observing the gap too. And a lot of people tend to take profit at the gap. My goodness, dude. Let's see. 1470. 1472. 73. Yeah, dude, I feel like it's having some trouble. It may actually break out from there, but in my personal opinion, dude, you already got over you're close to $1, right? So that you got such a massive gain on this thing. I honestly, at this point, would remove 80% of the position and let the runners run, 90% even. and see if this thing could actually combat, right? Just run it on house and then see if it can rip to the I would say 1660. Let me see the low of this thing here. Yeah, 1660. So which means that you would just give it a little bit of leeway, right? Just try to see if it can just if it could. You got it, buddy. I just I'm not sure that I can trust the upside on this, but I would really consider risk off on this soon. Any downside can introduce bulls, but like I said, it's just completely overextended. All right, Tesla 5-minute dead cat bounce. Man, that formation happens so much on this asset.
All the time. That's Tesla just does that.
It's always a dead cat,
Always.
dude. Your downside target would be just below the SMA 200 on the 5-minute time frame at 217.32. We literally
Option
spoke
has
about
to go
that.
meet with his parole officer. He's leaving.
Options. Tell that fool to shut up.
Better shut up, boy.
Shut up, boy. All right, dude.
Just be like, yes, I'm not using drugs. No, I haven't visited any more whores.
I definitely haven't. I definitely have
I
not
haven't.
hired friendship from women.
No. I promise not to use any glory holes anymore.
I promise not to use it. Oh, dude. Double X, what is up, my brother? Sure. I got you, bro. Let's take a look at it. Okay.
Maybe Options is going to go meet Lauren.
Dude, don't you never. Okay, so wow. Let's see here. Daily
Lorraine.
time, dude, Lorraine, yeah. Daily time frame on this couldn't be more bearish in its life. It's increasing volume to the downside too. Let me see the 4-hour. 4 hours still has downside to go, and it's still expanding, so it's still hitting the gas to the downside. Let me see the hourly. The hourly is, I can't say that it will, but it's potentially finding some type of low. And if I were to put a low target on this, I will. That would be at invalidation. Holy crap. That's going to be a dangerous area for this asset. 169 to about 182 is what I'm expecting here. And we could potentially see that from one of these. There we go. So the buy daily RSI is right where that's, man, hold on. Yeah, it looks like let me see the daily. Yeah, by daily RSI, we still need to fall into that 14-day simple moving average before continuing to the upside, and that's where I think that this would correlate. 169 to 182. But yeah, I think they announced no dividend, but a 5 million buyback instead. Now remember, Double X, that LQR announced a buyback already. They announced it here on December 11th, 2023, which is why price action continued to the upside. What I'm noticing is that there's a buy daily closure with a huge bearish engulfing. So this may want to return. I'm not saying that it's going to, but this may want to return 100% or 90% of its increase. There's always a chance that this can drop into 134. We have to be very, very careful on this one. And yeah, from there, Yeah, from there, I'm not sure. We definitely need to observe this area first. Yeah, because breaking 182 to 169, that's good. That's a big downside implication. Careful on this one, my brother. Sorry, did you Oh, they raised it from 2 million to 5 million buyback instead of the dividend on Friday. So that's it. That's interesting, right? That it's selling off. Now, Friday's price action, how did that happen? Meaning did it actually run? Um, let's see. No, it started declining on Friday. Holy crap, somebody doesn't like something there though. Apparently that's not what mass sentiment wanted. Sorry. So somebody was talking to me about. I can look at it for you. Wow. 260 bottom, 8-hour time frame Stokes to the upside. That is conditional though. Let me see the 4-hour. Keep this at 5 minutes. Sorry. Yeah, let me look at the 4-hour time frame here. Get rid of the reversion. Yeah, because there's apparently a 328 resistance on this. Yeah, I think I hope that this 8-hour time frame could serve as a reversion, a V-shaped recovery potential. The 4-hour print is responsible for the validation of this hammer candle. So this one here, we would need this next 4-hour candle to print in the green and ideally beyond the prior bar's high, right? So that prior bar high is located right at about 313. So careful with that team. Was that an upside move, double X to 425 or a downside? Let me see. Let me see it. Damn. Man, it's hard for me to say it, but that looks like a 4-hour time frame dead cat bounce, brother. Yeah, it looks like Tesla has some validations still to consider. It was a big upside in the morning. I see. And now you're saying it was in the pre-market. Yeah, it looks like it even got up to around 443. 441. And then we had a 433. And then it capitulated. Yeah, failing the candle here beneath 317. That was a very important drop. That's inflection right at 317. I will say that we need a closure above at least 286 in order for us to continue to the upside. Yeah, I agree. Very, very strange that it's playing inversely. Let me look at a Tesla and also and the other big guys too. Oh, Double X, you got it, my brother, of course. What can I make of this? Short-term downside before a recovery. 5-minute time frame. We have a potential of, there's the potential of facing a falling wedge here. I don't think this can go down too much, but I believe that it could probably come in, or it can continue distributing to 368.34 on Meta, and then this could make a short-term upside to validate resistances of either the SMA 50 or the EMA 200. We have a 5-minute death cross happening, and also a 5-minute triple moving average bear. So something's happening here. This limited upside could introduce the possibility of creating the right-hand shoulder to a head and shoulders formation on the 4-hour time frame for Meta. Something is a brewing for sure. Yeah. All right, team. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut the stream here. I see my little guy is struggling over there. I need to get to him. And we shall continue observing the markets into tonight. I'm gonna try to put out a thesis for Meta. And we'll definitely see how that goes. So team, please remember that this is very limited time that I will be streaming these guided plays here in YouTube. So please consider hitting that link in the chat and join the team. Join the Arca Bulls trading team, right? And then we'll all be able to, talk the strategies and play the plays, right? So very impressive list of people showing up now. So come on by. All right, you guys. So thank you so much for coming by. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns. You know where to reach me. So let me do this outro game. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. I need you to do your own due diligence. Everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well. Very good rest of your day, and I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios.